sweet darling. Boy, you didn't expect this tonight, did you? I know. Well, Jen, you did a morning show. What are you trying to do? Well, trying to follow the energy is what I'm doing. And I will. I'm going to get this sage lit. All right, now look. I'm going to light the sage. I told y'all this morning. It's turning into a nightmare for me. Okay. Now, I got plenty of sage over there behind my shoulder. And I'll pull out another bundle. We're going to make sure it happens. But this sage needs to be lit. Okay? You got me? Right? I'm going to light it. How y'all tonight? I know. It's unexpected. Jen, you just... What are you doing? I told y'all I don't follow schedules. I follow energy. And energy is strong. It is so strong tonight. Okay. We got a lot of stuff to unpack. Okay. Let me tell you something. This is what I do during the day. And y'all like, what does she do all day? She just chasing after babies? No. Mm-mm. I do, of course. I make notes of headlines and intel and stuff that we need to tackle. Okay. And that's not including your personal needs and what you need to do. Why you do that, Jan? Well, because it's necessary. And that's where the energy is. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to go live. And yes, I talked it over with my family and I said, I need to do this and you need to get out. Well, Jen, you just nasty. Don't tell your family that. Please, give me a break. I cooked my pot's roast. Yeah, my pot roast. I cooked my pot roast all day. I did what I needed to do. I fed my family, got everything cleaned up, played with babies, wore them out, and then I sent them upstairs. Okay? So now you get me. I've talked to multiple truthers today. I've talked to you guys as a family. This world is exploding. And like I said this morning, I said the energy is happening because it's driving me nuts. All right. Let me go back up. All right. Dragonfly. Hi, Barb. Hi, you sweet darling. I know, I'm pretty sure you weren't in the chat this morning. I turned Nightbot off of putting people in timeout for the emojis. Why would you put people in timeout for emojis? I don't get that. I don't know. Anyway, I love it because people express themselves in their own way. Now, before I go down into it, I'm going to take one at a time. And because I see Sister Joe, I'm going to take a minute. Okay? Because that's my sister. That's our sister. And I want you all to, I want you to love on her for a minute. Just going through a lot. It's none of my business to put her business out there. There's been loss, grief, celebration, and understanding. Until Joe gives me permission, I'm just going to say we all love on her. And you love on her sister Eve as well. You'll just love on her. I will never expose anything that you all text me in private without your permission. But I will say this. Can y'all just love on her? Love on your sister. Okay? Hi, Miss Nadia. You still driving? That's all right, honey. You just listen. You just listen. I messaged Nadia earlier and I said, whoo, I hope I didn't hit a nerve earlier and scare off your niece and her husband, that kind of stuff. She reassured me it's okay. I just needed to hear it and she needed to know confirmation. But I also want y'all to love on Nadia. She brought hellfire to her home and got rid of negative energy and cleaned it out just like that. So y'all give props to Miss Nadia. Don't mess with that woman. Ooh, Jesus, I wouldn't even do that. Yeah, I said it. Honey. All right. Okay. Hey, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Limo's in here. He's in the other room. Don't let him fool you. Don't let him fool you. He's in there trying to watch a movie. But he's listening to us too. It's okay. I'm just giving him a hard time. Y'all lobe on him. Dragonfly. Okay. All right. How's Levi? Okay, Dragonfly. If you haven't seen this morning's coffee and ketchup, and I decided to do that this morning. I'm a condensed version on Little Man. He's doing good. We had to. Well, let's put it this way. We drained about every ounce of blood that I could possibly imagine out of him yesterday. Running around doing all the tests. And then the doctor's office called me this evening and said, well, let's get the results back from that before we take they're putting a pause on doing the pediatrician, ear, nose, and throat doctor, and then the biopsy. They said, let's pause. Let's get the results back from this. Let's eliminate all this garbage. And then within 48 hours with the results, she'll call me back. And she's been great. I'll give her that. She's been great. She calls me personally and said, let's do this. But I'm telling you, little man's tough. Man, he's tough. He all those spots and everything are draining. They're very small now. Ooh, Leo, tell you, he's a fighter. I mean, he pinned his oldest sister to the ground. He pinned Harley Quinn to the ground earlier and held her down. And he ain't playing. His spirit is good. He is fine. I'm not worried about it. We're manifesting good results. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right. So little man is fine, but I will keep you updated on everything that he's dealing with and the doctors and that whole process. Gotcha. Okay. All right. He's there. Yep. Say it out loud sweetly. Sweetie. Okay. All right. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to give details. I'm going to leave that up to Joe. I'm going to pull another stage because I think I'm going to need it tonight. That's all right. And then, I know. Wing said, you can get specific, but you don't have to get specific. So within 24 hours, actually within 12 hours, I got news that 2 of your family members have OD'd and passed on to the afterlife. Wow. That hurts. I know. You can lecture me. That was their soul contract. Yes, it was. But that doesn't take the pain and the hurt away from us still down here, right? Okay? Please understand, they're still suffering and they're dealing with it. Life lesson, and I appreciate the fact that people are learning that lesson every day. I just saw the orbs behind me. They're here and they're loving on you. And they're trying to get you to understand that I'm okay. I'm all right. Okay. But I did want to take a minute to acknowledge the loss of life that two of our family members lost in the last 12 hours, 24 hours. I'm not splitting hairs on time, but please understand that. One OD'd by, I'll just say drugs. I said it. And then the other one was hit by an Amazon. What? Yeah. Let's love on these family members, give them positive energy for healing, comfort, and then start their process for all the steps of grieving that they're going to go through. Okay? Can we just take a minute and do that? Okay. Sending love and hugs for you and your sister. Yep. Yeah. Love on Joe and her sister Eve. Going through a lot right now. But beautiful women. Beautiful. They're going to be all right. Joe, do you really want me to tell the story? I don't feel that that's my place. Maybe for a different show. It doesn't feel right now. I don't want to bring that. No offense. I'm not going to be nasty and ugly. You know me. I'm not trying to do that. Now is not the time. I know. I know. But he just lost his life. I understand that. We need to set aside a certain time. And I think that has to do with meditation and remembrance and the energy that we put out there. And also acknowledge the problem with, can y'all hear that interference? Limo's in the other room with the TV on. If you can hear that and it's bothering you, please tell me because you're too crap on me. Okay. But Joe, I think we need to address that on a softer message. I don't want to blend that together with tonight's message and what we're doing because we're going to do global readings. I do want to tell the story and I'd be happy to do it. Absolutely. But I feel like I would be robbing your nephew if I blended it in with tonight, if that makes sense. I don't want to do that. Nadia is correct, Joe. Read Nadia's statement in here. All right. Chris is in here. Hi, Chris. I haven't seen you. I don't think I've ever seen you in a live show. If I have, it's just because I have a poor memory. But hello, darling. Yeah, y'all love on Joe. Thank you, Chris, for that. That's cool. If y'all can hear Lee in the other room with that movie on, please tell me, because I'm about to go pop a cap in his ass, basically. It's okay. If it's just me, I can ignore. I know how to ignore it. Honey, you're fine. You're fine. You're busy. It's okay. Michael, I'm live, but you can come through. They're used to family. It's all right. Just come on through. It's fine. It's not private. It's public. You're fine. It's all right. Y'all tell Michael it's okay to come through. It's all right. Oh, you need to talk to me? Do you need me right now? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. He goes, no, Mom, it's private. I'll talk to you. All right. Well, it's not an emergency, so. All right. That's okay. glad he can talk to me. I'm glad he feels he can talk to me. All right. All right, then. Yeah, like I said, Chris, don't worry about it. Honey, you've been busy. Everybody's busy. Everybody's on different schedules. That's why I'm constantly apologizing, going, I'm sorry it's late. I'm sorry it's early. It's just you feel like you're always apologizing. The fact is, we're all over the place. And that's life. And that's it. You have your eyes closed. I won't say nothing. All right, we're not going to be the two of swords. We are not doing that. That's correct. All right. Michael, he put one eyeball through the door and he goes, that's okay, Mom. I'll wait. Talk to you later. That's all right. I appreciate their respect for me and our channel and what we do. Okay. All right. Let's get down to the nitty gritty because we're 16 minutes in. All right. Now here. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Now listen. Listen. Let me know if you hear any reverb in the background, but I'm going to tell you something. I know we've all talked about the truth community and what we can listen to, what we can't listen to, what do we discern. We should discern everything, but what's okay, what's not okay. So I spent the afternoon doing it because I haven't done it for so long. And I went, and I was Catholic and I was doing this. I'm like, oh, Lord, geez, please just tell me what is good, what is bad, what do you want me to know? Praying, sage, burning, incense, oils, everything. I did it all. Please just give me the headlines. Just give me the headlines. That's also what I base my shows on. I don't need no details. Just tell me the headline. Darkness. We are under one big hot mess right now. I don't know where, and I don't pretend to know where you are with news, your community, mainstream, truther, underground, rabbit hole, me, Jen's batshit crazy. I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm just trying to figure out here's what's coming out and what we need to discern. Okay. Hello, Miss Marilyn. Welcome, darling. Chris, are you serious? You know what? I almost agree with you. We need another lockdown. A good one. Everybody down. Just get it done. Get your shit done. Get it out of your system. Bring the military into the street. Lock it down and shut up. None of this. You can't go out in public. No, but they would tell you that. But you know the real truth. I agree with you, Chris. I absolutely agree with you. Can we just lock it down, get it done with, or leave it wide open, get it done with? But the problem with leaving it wide open, why I agree with Chris. The problem with leaving it wide open, you just open the invitation of burning more cities down, destroying livelihood, looting, killing one another. One of the questions that I have over here, look at this. This is what I've done today. And one of those issues was brought up. And it has to do with the election. I know. Jen, I'm so sick of hearing about the election. Would you please just shut up about the election? I can't shut up about the election because that's the number one topic right now. Do you understand? In our nation, the election, fake election, real election, you know that will ground every storyline from here to Timbuktu, everything else up. Jen, please stop talking about the election. If we stop talking about it, you're not going to understand the truth. Okay? Listen. So when Chris says we actually, look at him. Oh my gosh. He's a big ham. I agree with Chris on this. We actually need a true lockdown. Get your stuff together and reveal the truth already. That's what we're waiting on. Come on now. Oh, Jesus. He's in the bathroom. He said, "You can't handle the truth." Oh, God. This man. You ain't Jack Nicholson. Anyway. Oh, Lord. I need to turn the volume down. I hear myself reverb in the bedroom. Hello, Miss Marilyn. Sweetheart, welcome, darling. I'm so glad you feel comfortable coming in the chat room. Welcome. We met you crazy. Welcome to the family. But we tell it like it is. Okay? Now, like I was saying, I agree with Chris because at some point, when does it stop? And if it takes a lockdown that doesn't hurt the people, it doesn't hurt the people. COVID bullshit lies hurt the people. This kind of lockdown would not hurt the people. It makes people aware. Okay? Amen, Chris. Truth will set us free. Yes, sir. Oh, he's saying that. Oh, he wants that. Y'all see him. What? No, go ahead.
Well.
No, you own it. Own it. Now, if you're going to come in here, you're going to own it.
All this is necessary. The lockdown.
Midterms.
This midterms. All of it is necessary. I mean, you know, I would say most everybody is following what's going on, and they know that, you know, what happened in, 2020 was
bullshit.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't going.
Oh, no, I will. Okay. They know me.
I'm trying to
Jen will say it.
I'm trying to be polite.
I'm not polite.
Okay. It's a clusterfuck. So.
Oh, well,
okay.
there you go.
If we're going to go there, let's go
okay.
there. But we all know that those of us that have a bit of sense, I'm going to use that superpower common sense.
No.
I'm going to. We know.
You hurt me. You triggered me.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
We all know that what's going on. We know that everything was a bunch of crap, but we also know that we don't have people in the position right now to be able to do anything about it. I mean, we all know that it's all paid for. It's all
scripted movie.
It's all set up, but and like she said just a minute ago, for those who are not awake, the sheeple, they're going to get a rude awakening because it is all going to come out. I mean, I know. I mean, that's just like all the RV stuff and all this stuff. I mean, I agree with you. You know, I'm like, it hurts me because I want my family to be better off. You know, I want to be able to go from one month to the other without not worrying about, like last month after we paid all the bills and everything, we had like $1.20 in the bank account.
We had that much?
We did.
It wasn't in the negative?
Nope, it was $1.20.
Wow.
But all these families out there that are just trying to survive.
Yes, Marilyn, I will, honey.
Are trying to survive. I mean, everybody deserves better than that. I mean, if you want to like look at what was then and what's now. I mean, look. I mean, even if you don't like them, if you don't like, Trump,
nobody cares.
Nobody cares. But here's the thing. If you go back 2 years or 2.5 years, what was it like then compared to what it's like now? Seriously. I mean, gas, fuel, I mean, everything.
Groceries.
Everything. You could actually make it from paycheck to paycheck and have a little something in the bank and have a little bit to go on. Now you're just like, am I going to make it the next paycheck? And we've struggled with that for.
Remember how I've talked in previous reads. I'm getting to you, Marilyn. I promise. Don't leave us. We're going to read tarot. I promise. Don't leave us. Okay, but there's a point to this. But I made comments in many readings before that the issue of robbing Peter to pay Paul, 2 years ago, we weren't worried about that.
Yeah.
You had a little bit of something and you weren't robbing anybody. You had actually a little something, unless you were just.
And now you got to go to Timothy to take out a loan and then
he
go to
big
Peter
now.
and Paul. But I'm going to quit with this. I know you all believe.
They do.
Just.
They see it's good enough. That's all right. That's all right.
Fu Manchu thing going on here. I like it.
Stop it.
Right.
Make your point. Sorry. I need to read tarot.
Oh, I'm sorry. I come in here. I can't stop talking now.
I know.
Be patient. It'll all come out, and you will be blessed beyond your wildest dreams. And lean on each other. That's what this whole thing is about right here. Lean on each other. Just lean on each other.
We are family.
We are family. We are family.
Really? Okay.
Sorry. All right. I quit.
That's enough.
I got it.
Okay. All right. Let's go, Queen. Take your butt to the bedroom.
Love you.
No, you lobe.
Love you.
Oh, Jesus, have mercy. Give me strength. All right, now. Marilyn, do it. She said she's going to Lincoln's Inn and wake up her ancestors. Common law, which is God's law. Do it. Hi, LV. How you doing, sweetheart? It's been a minute or two since you've been in here. How you, honey? All right. So, okay. Whew, half an hour in and we still haven't pulled a tarot card. Let's get to business. But the energy is so heavy. Now, if you have a question, a headline, something you've heard, whatever, put it in the comment. My regulars and my peeps know I cannot fully pay attention to the chat all the time because the energy takes away from the heart. And focus on the reading. If you have a question and you're saying, Jen, you didn't see my question. My mods are there. They'll call me out. Jen, go back and read it. I will. I promise. Let's get some of this stuff done. Okay? No, you don't want to hear me preach about the election being the problem. It is the problem. It is the heart and soul. Remember when I told you the RV is connected to it? Everything is connected to this election, but for different reasons. Okay. To break this down, I'm going to use discernment. This time we'll do it. All these notes and questions that I have, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to base it on your energy, but I'm also going to push my own. I have to. First of all, it's my channel and I can. I'm trying to be respectful, but please understand something. These are truthers that never believe anything anybody ever says. Same as I always tell you. Never believe anything I say. Use your discernment. But do you know, looking through this, I started with truthers. Now, you can tell me I don't know who that is or I'm well aware of who that is. Here's where I'm going with. I saw last night Monkey Works. Okay? He's our guy that follows all the flight patterns. Anything coming in, military, civilian, whatever. He's following flight patterns in and out of DC and Gitmo. In our nation, internationally, whatever. He made a good point last night. So I brought him into it. So that's one question. Election cheating. Saw Chaz in his show today, and he had General McInerney in there. And he goes, you do realize that even the machines, that's not the only way they cheat. They apparently have already caught them in 2 states. They're going to do it again. Remember how I kept telling you that I was pulling cards? And I said, I just don't see the election happening. And if it does, it's all an illusion and it's all fake and it was a trap. He actually came in and said, you do realize what they're doing is a trap, right? And I went, oh, Lord Jesus. Yep, that's me. That's my response. That's just me. Okay. So that's a thing. I want to address a question that Nadia brought to me about something a remote viewer said. People want to know, is China going to overtake Taiwan? That's just another Russia-Ukraine situation, okay? Same thing. I broke it down. Fuel, heating cost, the things that Americans want to know. Are my heating bills to keep my babies warm or my family warm? Fur babies, don't matter. Are they going to skyrocket this winter? Is that what I'm facing? Like I said this morning, there is one thing people will get together on. I don't care if you're awake or you're, I know, Sean's going, nope, don't say that. But there is one thing that we agree on. When you feel the pain at the cash register, you will come together. So our heating bill is going to go through the roof. I mean, it can be natural gas, propane, whatever, electric, whatever you heat with. Are the bills going to go through the roof? It's a legitimate question. I'm just going to go through the questions and then we'll break it down. What you feel that is important. So if you hear one that says ding, 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 put it in the comment. And then Chaz asked General McInerney earlier, and he says, do you really think that if they cheat on this election 2 years later, do you really think that the Second Amendment will come to fruition since the Revolutionary War? Because that's what it's there for, right? All right, we got lots of patriots, and I'm not against it. Do we think it'll come to that? What does the universe spirit think? Do you think it'll come to that? Doesn't sit right with me. I don't think it will, because I just don't think that the universe wants that. We did it once. That's enough. Let's not push the brink. If it did, it would be a damn bloodbath. Wings. Oh, thank you, Wings. He said, and it's okay. And I don't need an F-15 or a nuclear bomb because you're not real and you're fake. But the hand-to-hand combat and going against each other and the civil war that it would create, it doesn't resonate with me, and it doesn't feel right. I don't like it. Is it necessary if it comes down to it and we just go to Washington and remove them? It would make January 6th look like a picnic in the park. Don't do that. I'm not advocating for any violence. I don't see it, and I don't think it's going to happen. Anyway, but it's still a question. Would it come to it? Next one, Prime Minister. The British Prime Minister. Okay. Do you remember a couple weeks ago I pulled cards on her? The British Prime Minister, we weren't sure if she was elected by the people or if she was put into office. And everybody thought, oh, no, she's good. She's good. She's for the people. She couldn't, and she bailed under the pressure of the office. But when I pulled cards a couple of weeks ago, I said, no, that's not who the alliance wanted in, and everything was negative, and it ended up being eventually she would not hold the position. Well, today I was informed, thank you for that information, she resigned. No, she was removed. So the British Prime Minister stepped down. She is done. We pulled cards on it, and they were nasty. They were ugly. This is not an alliance move. That's not her choice. That's not their choice. Nope. Done. Okay. Well, that's a huge position wide open in the world forum. Okay. Y'all bear with me. Y'all gonna yell at me. Y'all gonna yell at me, going, Jen, why are you mentioning this crap? We don't care. Because it's actually important, because this person when I say his name, I can see it now. Oh, good Lord Jesus. Lord, Jen's lost her shit. I'm always losing my shit. Y'all should be used to that. Is Kanye West playing a role? He's huge in the media right now. Pay attention. There is a reason. Remember, we did a reading on Candace Owen and how beautiful she was, and if she was related to Dr. King. He's working with Candace Owen. Put it together. Jen, I don't really care. Okay, then just bear with me. I know. Get with it, Jen. We want tarot cards. And then Patriot Tour, Lewis Harms. I saw an interview with him today. It's got the right idea. We'll get into that later. I'm going to leave it there. Let's start there. What resonates? What stood out to you? All the things that I just said. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to look at the chat real quick. Bear with me. But of all those things, what is important to you? Some things are important to other people, then I just don't really care. That's all right. Marilyn, I want you to take that tour, call on your ancestors. Now remember, do it right. Cleanse it, make sure it's right. Okay? Okay. It's coming in, loving on everybody. Question to Spirit. Who will be new Prime Minister of England? Okay, so we just talked about that. So that's one thing that we will address. I'm going to star it. So we have a vote for that one. Who? I can't tell you. This doesn't have names on it. Well, except that one. Of course, he would be on the bottom of the card. That's Mr. T. The rest of them, I don't know. I could ask, is the next representative going to be good or bad? And then it would give me good cards, bad cards. They don't come with names, okay? I'm not a clairvoyant. I don't work that way. Sometimes they will give me a name and then they'll throw it out there, and that's okay. And off topic, really quick. I was trying to explain this to a couple people. They're like, how does that work for you, Jen? You're always looking off to the distance and you're always turning your head and go, yes, wings, and you're always doing this and doing that. Here's a homework assignment, and you may have already been able to complete it. If you have ever seen that comedy show on Paramount Plus, it's a funny, good family show. It's called Ghost. Oh, she's going there. Oh, no. No, it's innocent. It's really pretty. It's they own this B&B, it's bed and breakfast, and there's ghosts that live in the house, but she is the only one that can hear them, see them, and they're all around her all the time, telling their stories and giving their input. That's my life. Welcome to my world. But only it's not limited to that amount of people. I welcome in your spirits and your guides, and it turns into an arena at some point. So I have to learn to control. If someone asks, well, what is it like to hear that? That is the perfect show. You don't have to subscribe to anything and buy Paramount Plus. Go do a little clip on YouTube. It's for free. That's my life. She hears and sees stuff that people can't see and hear. Okay? All right. Off that topic. Done. Chris? Did I miss that? I did miss that. Chris, I actually had that on the list, and I'm sorry. Update on the scary event. Is that nuclear war? Dead on. I have it right here. I'm going to put a star beside it. And in some certain cities, especially the blue cities, the Democratic cities, they're advertising on how to prepare for nuclear fallout. What are you doing? Doesn't sit right. I just think they're just trying to scare the hell out of people. But we can pull cards. All right, what we got? Beautiful Rose LV in the house. All right, y'all love on each other. Black Magic in England. Divine Feminine. Mary Magdalene. Honey, you preaching to the choir now. All right. All right. So I got the bottom of the chat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull cards on the ones that were mentioned. So I'm going to take Chris first, and this is what I'm going to do because it's huge and it's global. Should we be concerned about nuclear war, or is it a smokescreen? Is it a cover-up? I already know it doesn't sit right with me, but we always like confirmation. Okay, so let's do that. We need to worry about nuclear war. Nope. My off-worlder family already told me that nuclear wars have all been disarmed. No country has them anymore. They will never be used again on Terra. I know that in my spirit. It's not happening. It's just not happening. I know that. I don't know how you guys feel. Put your own opinion in the chat room. No one, it's a safe space. No one's going to condemn you. If you feel one way, it doesn't resonate with you. I really think they could do this to us. Okay, I mean, that's fine. But I don't want you to live in fear. But I do not believe that nuclear war is a problem. Okay? All right. So I'm going to split. Should we really be worried about nuclear warfare between countries? Here's your base card. Nope. It's a military card. You're saying, well, Jen, that has to do with money. It's pentacles. No, I told you all, pentacles are an earthbound thing. We are manifesting our spirit. Okay. Our collective together has manifested the energy to put it out there that crap is done. We're not putting up with that crap anymore. The nefarious leaders of the world, we're not doing it anymore. We're not playing your game. Okay? We are now the new military, spiritually. Remember Ephesians 6. Don't get me started. I'll start preaching. We put on a full armor of God. Because we do not fight against physical. Wow, okay, Wing says, okay, now that's enough. But you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, Naughty, that show is so funny. I love it because it's comedy. It makes you laugh. Welcome to my life. Y'all, now listen. Oh, y'all. Here we're going to go Southern. We're going to go real Southern. Stop it. This nuclear war scare. Stop. Here's the sad part. I only pulled basics, did not pull confirmation. Watch this. Y'all quit asking the question. I'm scared. I fear the unknown. I'm not sure. I'm scared. Stop it. What's the truth? Stop it. Lord of Jesus. I know I'm a Christian. If you're new here and you hear me say Lord of Jesus, it's not just because I'm strictly focusing on Jesus. I got all of them. All of them. The whole umbrella. It's just my natural way of responding. Okay? Deal with it. All right. Now look. Why are they doing it? Why are they putting out the information of how to react? What would happen if there was a nuclear fallout? What do they do? Here's your steps and guidelines. Now, my regulars in here who know how that works, what does he represent? I guarantee you they'll say drippy drop page. Drippy drop. Can't handle it. Swords, truth. They can't handle that. So let's just, for instance, this is not part of the reading. They put out an EBS. Beep, 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 beep. Please carry out into your normal fallout shelter. How many people do you know where even a fallout shelter is? They will lose their shit. Okay? So they think with their advertisements on the subway in New York is some dry out. Stop it. Stop it. We are the truthers, and that there is no nuclear war. Okay, so stop it. Energy past, balance it out. Justice is being served. It no longer exists. Balance your energy out. Drippy drop to pages. They can't handle it. Energy's way too high of fear of the unknown. We balance it out on the other side, going, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Don't believe that crap. You don't need to rush home and throw yourself in the basement and tape plastic around your windows. It's good to know. I mean, you never know. The crap that you're trying to pull, stop it. Balance your energy out. Justice is being served. All the horrible people have been taken out that could have pushed little codes and done that. It's gone. Justice has been served. Okay? So there is no fear. Are you with me? Okay? I know. Jen, you're all over the place tonight. Well, Jen just spent 6 hours watching Intel and playing with babies and getting the pot roast done, which they told me it was great. I haven't tasted it yet. I haven't eaten yet. It's fine. You know, we're doing that. Jen, you need to stop. You need to eat. You need to rest. Stop it. Let's get on with it. Find a balance of the intel that you're hearing and what we know about what's going on behind the scenes. We know better than that. How do we know better than that, Jen? Well, according to tarot, because we're her. My regulars know who she is. Come on now. Stop it. That's the priestess. She is the big dog when it comes to intuitive ability and discernment. She is ascending and she is a part of the divine collective. Okay? Because you know better. It doesn't sit right. Now, if you hear something that sends chills up your spine and you're like, ooh, that didn't sit right, then question it. Investigate it. Always, always. And then you hear stuff like, really? Most of you know how I work. If you hear something in the truth community, mainstream media, you're going, really now? And you're just like, nah. We talked about it this morning. No. It just doesn't resonate with me. That's what she's for. That's what we're using. Our intuitive ability to be able to say, it's bullshit. Okay? But here's the problem. People will be heartbroken over that information. Let's say that they decide to do an EBS one day. Take shelter. It will crush their souls. But it was also going to crush their souls if nothing ever happens and they. Okay? Remember Agenda 2021? Is Agenda 3 now? All the minute straws now. Pick a date. Stick with it. God. This is just heartbrokenness. Like, come on. Keep it real. Stop it. They're just crushing people's spirit, and they stay in fear, that fear of the unknown. They keep people in waiting. They keep people in waiting, anticipating, oh, it's coming. Armageddon's coming. Bullshit. What? Why? Because people like this told them to. Not well aspected in this. Remember, I told you I don't like him. He's nasty and ugly in this aspect. Because people like that, leaders of the elite, said, you need to fear Armageddon. Stop. It doesn't exist. Oh, don't preach to the choir, Jen. No. There's got to be something to it. Ain't nothing to it except misinterpretation and stealing of truth. Now watch. Here's your confirmation. Nuclear war? No. Because our hearts and desires as the collective, the wand, overrides it. Not happening. Good guys already took over. Message from the universe. Beautiful basket of gift. There's your Ten of Pentacles. It's not happening. Stop it. Final advice card on that question. Will you please stop being the fool? They ain't trying to be nasty and ugly. Will you please stop listening to this crap? Darlings. Nuclear scare? No. I know. I'm taking way too long, but you know me. I got some new family in here. Y'all welcome your new family members. All right? Y'all love on them. Am I breaking up? You know what happened earlier on this channel? Oh, they hit me. Their algorithms hit me. It was bad. But I didn't catch it until I was editing and I had to go put it back up. And there was nothing I could do about it. If I can catch it live, there's a couple things I can do. Did not catch it. Oh, yeah. You know where they caught me? And it was working. And I was talking about the military and them stepping in and doing certain things and all of it. And, of course, the election. They went, bleep, 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 bleep. So I'm just a big blur, and it's beep, beep. I sound like Joe Biden, basically. That's it. Only I wasn't licking ice cream. I went there. My newbies are going, who is this woman? She made sage the hell out of there. I know. Hey, Joe, sometimes you can sage the hell out of anything. But unless I'm in the control room to the higher authorities, I mean, I can keep doing what I'm doing. I can keep doing what she's doing. I can sage and sage and sage and put the energy out there. I'm not admitting defeat. I'm just saying there's only so much I can do from this point of view for the videos. Because if not, I have to take everything down. And I'm not doing it. If it's blurry, read between the lines. You'll figure it out. Yeah, being over the mark. So did you guys really get a bad interference? Tell me at 5x5 if you can hear me now. No. I'll relight the sage when we get going. Yep, Nadia is right. Follow your heart and what the energy is telling you. I'll relight the sage. We'll get it going again. We'll do a cleansing. You want to do a mid? I was going to say. No, Wings, don't do that. He said, it's a midterm election cleansing. Really? He was being sarcastic. Has nothing to do with election. He said, nope, it's just midterm reading election and a cleansing. That's all right. All right. We'll cleanse. Let's get this sage going. We're going to be all right. Last of this bundle, I pulled out another one. You know how I am. Oh, by the way, this morning I said, I don't have any holes in this shirt. I didn't ruin it. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Don't ask. I do. I have holes at the hem of it. I went, never mind. Who cares? Whatever. It's all right. If you just see me show up in a lot of black t-shirts, because that's what I have massive amounts of, I don't have holes in them. I just thought it'd be nice to show up in a different colored shirt, but apparently I'm ruining them too. That's all right. Lord Divine Light, Creator, Source, please come in midway through this reading tonight and we cleanse everything. All that negative energy. Get out of here. You ain't got no business. We do not give consent and authority for you to be here. We claim our sovereignty and you must leave in universal law. So leave and get out. No business. We call on all the heavenly hosts, Michael and the Archangel and all the your army, divine light, please come in and remove them. Get rid of that. Clean up the garbage that's in the electronics And I'm not good at it. You know it, but that's okay. You're going to make it happen. You're going to step in and you're going to cleanse it. Be with everybody in the chat room tonight. Anybody that's going to watch it on the replay. We ain't putting up with this crap. We're done. We're sovereign under the divine lie. Be with us, guide us, teach us, protect us. Go with us and do everything that we need. Even mid-reading, we ain't playing. And amen and amen, and so let it be. Well, that was a love and light and a ch-ch, if ever I did hear one. All right. Now, sometimes it's necessary. I've had to do that in private readings before. I'm like, whoa, bad energy. Because I can't get a clean reading if I don't make sure that it's cleansed. So let's try to do that. Be with me. All right. All right. So we went from hairy and kind of messed up. And now I got a 5x5. I have one other thing. I'm going to close them out. You are it. It's the only thing I have open. So I close down everything else. There's a background program. It's gone. Yeah. Lenos. Well, and you have to understand how many devices are on in my house. I know that's a problem. There's so many people around here that are watching movies, videos, including Mr. Lee. And there's just a lot going on. It's okay. Now, almost an hour in. There's a whole lot to go through. We are not going to get through all of them tonight. What would you like to discuss? But these global energies are very important. All right. Thank you, Joe. I think one of the things... Okay, so we're going to eliminate... These are the ones I had started. So no nuclear war. Not worried about that. Not worried. Let's go to the next one. And that is the British Prime Minister that just resigned. And like I said earlier, remember me pulling cards a couple weeks ago and it says, is that the Alliance's choice? They thought, oh, is she so good and she's good for the people? And I said, no, that's not their choice. And I got a lot of people that it can't be. She's so good. No, she's not. That's not who the Alliance chose, and that's not who the people chose, and it was fake and it was temporary. So how do we want to word this? The British Prime Minister, that's a huge role. Should we ask if there's going to be an election soon? Or if the next person that's elected, is it going to be legit? How would you like to ask? Interested in what is happening in Australia? Good point, Nadia. All right, let's do that next. Let's take care of the British Prime Minister, and then we'll go to Australia. Something, and if you don't have an opinion, I'm going to pull an opinion. Let's just simply ask. The only thing you're going to see in the headlines the next few days, couple weeks is, she resigns, failed under pressure, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's just put it this way. Let's keep it simple. Once I get all the ashes off of me. Let's ask if the next British Prime Minister is who is supposed to be in office. We feel like puppy dogs chasing our tail with all these people coming in, coming out, going, oh, no. Can you just give us somebody that's going to stick with it? All right. So let's just ask that question, then we'll go into Nadia's question about Australia. Is the next British Prime Minister good? And who is supposed to be in there? Are they meant to be in there? Or is it another facade? Is it another illusion? Remember? Magician, Seven of Cups, Moon, da 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 da. Okay? My normies know what I'm talking about, right? 45 days boom, UK depression, people prepare stocks to crash around the world. Yep. Now, yeah. You know what, Chris? I think With England, they're second in line. Okay, it's supposed to start in Paris, it's supposed to start in France, and then it's supposed to roll out through Europe. And we did cards on that, I think, last week. But it's such a broad spectrum that they're starting now. I just want to look at 45 days. Boom. I'm so sorry, Pat, honey. Honey, you try to leave and come back in. No, they're probably shadow banning me. It's not you. I won't know until I go back and edit. And even when I have to edit, there's only so much I can do. I can try to do clarity and change the speed and do all that stuff. There's only so much I can do. They are shadow banning me really bad. Probably because I'm over target. That's all right. All right, so let's ask this question. Is the next British Prime Minister an actor or legitimate? Because we're sick of seeing them rotate through there. Okay? Because they are. We're just sick of seeing them. Is the next British Prime Minister good or bad? Okay? Or just another illusion, another actor in the movie? Just remember, the movie is not just American. It's global. Okay? All right, so let's do that. British Prime Minister, what can you tell me? Good, bad, indifferent, planted, plotted, made up, actor, good, legit, sovereign. Yes, my love.
Before you answer that, just heard earlier today, Boris Johnson is wanting to throw his hat back in the ring and run again.
Wasn't that special? Isn't he precious?
Oh, that prick doesn't need to do anything.
Isn't he precious? So Lee came in and he says, well, now there's talk that Boris Johnson wants to throw his hat back into the ring. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he needs a hairstyle. His hair is just like that.
Hey, now. He's just the rock star version of Trump. Leave him alone. Stop it. We're not judging people on their hairstyle. Have you seen mine? Good grief. Whatever. All right. Well, good point. So now they're saying Boris Johnson wants to throw his hat back into the ring. Interesting, because it kind of throws a kink into it. Let's just simply ask, is the next British Prime Minister legitimate, fake, part of the illusion? Let's see. All right. Barb, I'll ask that. I have not heard that. I can't be everywhere at one time. I'm glad I caught it. She saw a headline that King Charles is dying. Is that true? Well, we all know he's dead. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, girlfriend? Wink, wink.
Well, some people need to deserve to die twice.
Thank you, my Marine and my husband. Some people need to deserve to die twice. Okay. All right. All right. Let's just leave Limo alone. Can we get through this British Prime Minister question? All right. Good, bad, planned, plotted, fake, illusion. Let's just say, next British Prime Minister. What is going to happen? Beautiful base card. Represents the people of Britain. Can you just please bring, these are the baby page of wands, hearts, desires. Could you please just bring us a new beginning? Because I can't take this crap anymore. That's their heart and desire. New beginning, please. It's getting old. I got you. I got you. All right. Let's split it. What we got? British Prime Minister. Oh, Jesus, Lord, help us. Y'all. And no poker face. Y'all know that. What? What are they doing? I'm pulling confirmation on the side because what? First of all, screw Boris Johnson because he ain't got a flying flip of a chance of anything. So screw that possibility. What? I don't normally do this. I'm doing twice the confirmation. Okay. All right. All right. Darlings, look. First of all, this represents us as the collective. We're doing our damnedest to use our intuitiveness and discernment to figure this out. Like, I'm not watching the crap on mainstream media. I'm sick of seeing the headlines, hear this, hear that, blah, 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 blah. One can't make it, the other one's trying to come back in. Stop it. From now on, I'm sick of it, and I'm just going to use my discernment. Well, that kind of sums up our question, right? Is the next person going to come in? Are they legitimate? Is it fake? Is it an illusion? Are they really meant to be in there? Okay, I'm going to sum it all up. Is it okay to say that? He said, yes, absolutely. You need to say that before you explain the cards. Okay, I'm not stupid. He's so funny. I love him. I love him. Look, darlings, this represents the people that live there, okay? If I can get a hold of it. Let me pick it up. This is the way the people feel. Okay. Now look at that. Look at that. That's the come on now. Remember what wands mean? Hearts, desires, hopes, dreams, wishes. Please, please, please. The people are on their knees. Please fix this crap. Right? Okay. That's normal, everyday people. We're over here going, all right, it'll be fixed, but back I'm going to know if it's right or not. Mm-mm. What's coming next? The Ace of Cups. The universe is about to smack everybody upside the head and smack you down. Whoever is coming next, not an old name, the next new name you hear will smack everybody into placement. Who put him into place? Now I'm gonna sound a little bit nasty and ugly here, and my over the pond family is probably gonna not like me very much. Okay, this is the Alliance card, and I always refer to this card as the American military. But please understand, the Alliance is made up of the majority of the American military, but it's a global force. Okay. Yes, we are sovereign, we are independent, but they also make a lot of decisions because stuff that's over there in Britain, so nasty and ugly, they have to rip it out from the ground up. And they're just saying it's going to be beautiful, and whatever comes out of it is done by the military. Watch this. It's going to come out of nowhere. You got a hermit that's about ready to deliver the message. He's just out there. Like, hello, anybody there? I'm delivering a message here. It's coming. You ready? This is well aspected. The Three of Pentacles is well aspected in this. This is a community card. The people are going to come together and scratch their head and going, what are y'all doing? You can't hold on to anybody. We didn't vote her out. I don't remember voting her out. I've never seen it. I am not in Britain. I don't claim to understand anything. What I do know is the Alliance is fully in charge. It is the wish and desire of the people for the message to come out that the next leader is good. And it says it is. Now I want you to see something. This is why it's kind of off. You know who gets to decide with the American military of who? I know my British family is going to go, why should you decide? Well, it's splitting hairs here. This is for the better of humanitarian. Here's the star card. That's your off-worlder. These are the off-worlders that are trying to bring you the best leader possible. Now, yes, you are still the Queen of Wands. Your hearts and desires and your divinity and your sovereignty goes, no, we need somebody. Who's it going to be? Whoever it is going to lead you away from the old system. That's your new beginning. That's your 8 of Cups, remember? I pulled a second set of confirmation because it didn't sit right. And I'm like, okay, that's not a completion. Give me something. And if it's telling me it's a woman, it's very, very strong. You have the Strength card, okay, for the people of Britain, okay. Chariot, military, but coming very quickly. It's going to come very quickly, okay. Here's your final card. I'm not pulling any more. This is enough. There's your Queen of Pentacles, okay. Whoever it is going to come full circle. That has to do with the Lizard Queen. Remember we pulled her a lot when the Lizard Queen died? A lot of mystery behind what happened and how she stole your money. It's going to come full circle. So whoever comes back in is actually going to reveal it, that knew the secrets. Tarot doesn't give me names. It's not like they print it out. Who's going to be it? All I saw with the cards is that it's good, it's very strategic, it's military, it's off-world, and it's okay. So good. I'm sorry if that's not clear enough for you, but I'd pull the whole deck before it's over with. Does that make any sense? And if it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Base card, new beginning. Whoever it is, that's going to come full circle. Because she showed up. If anybody was around when I pulled cards on the Draco Queen, Lizard Lady herself, she showed up every time. How she stole the money and the mystery behind the crown. Interesting. So I got full circle. Hi, Victoria. Hi, honey. Pat, did it clear up for you, sweetheart? I'm going to go back and catch up on the chat. Did it clear up? Are we 5 by 5? Are you okay? So no queen, no king, and no prime minister. Well, you are exactly right. So for the people, by the people. But it's not just an American thing anymore. Every nation is sovereign under their own accord. That is what's beautiful. Royal family have gone. No more. You're right, Chris. Absolutely. They are all dead. You are absolutely correct, Cheryl. Absolutely. Magnets. I wish I kind of had some right now. Them all, or they're under the refrigerator. They bring out this artwork in and out, and all my fridge magnets are gone. I know what you meant, Chris, but it just triggered something. That's funny. Been finishing my prayers before watching. Had on pause while honey, you meditate and pray anytime you need to. I am not cool. You pause whenever you need to. You go meditate. You go pray. You do your thing. You feel the energy. You need to do that. All right. I'm glad, Pat. So everything's good. 5 by 5. Okay. All governments have to fold. And Victoria, all governments have folded. I already know that. But picking apart the details right now and trying to determine, but what is this crap on the news? Do you not understand it? What are the truths you're saying? What does it mean? Okay, so this is where I just get to simply use my tool and go, I understand. It is a whole lot. But I understand. 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 This is a whole lot. We don't try to answer it all in one night. Caroline's going to hate me because I'm going to say, can you go do global energies part 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10? Because we may be here a while. But the point is, we pick it apart. We know the truth. They're all dead. They're all gone. We're watching a movie, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Well, now we start the process of building it back up. So if they bring in new people or new storylines, now we have to question, what do we believe? What do we don't believe? Okay. Always question everything. Never believe anything you hear and half of what you see or whatever that is. You understand what I'm saying? Always question everything. Well, if we all know that they're dead and they're gone and everybody's been trialed and executed and blah, 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 and taken out, blah, 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 what do we believe? What's going on? Question everything. That's what we're doing. Even though if it says, oh God, I'm so sick of hearing this headline. I know you are, so am I. But if you got an ending to one thing, okay, where's the 8 of Cups? Where's the new beginning? The new beginning needs to be questioned too, because I think we've all learned our lesson in the truther community spiritually. I'm never going to believe anything they say ever again. I'm going to, am I wrong? Agree with me. Give me a thumbs up. Not on the like, in the chat room. You don't have to do that. I'm not one of them people. But do you understand what I'm saying? We are always going to question everything. Okay. So that followed along of what we thought was going to happen. But now every new person that comes in, whether we've heard of them or there's somebody in the new coming in, question everything. We are no longer going to, and this is globally, not just America, we are no longer going to sit back and go, we're brainwashed and we just accept anybody because you said they're good, especially the media. Now we question everything. Was that good? And that's when you go ringy dingy dingy, Jen, and go, hey, I heard this. Yep, got it. This is the new life that we live. This is the new life because we live on confirmation and we live on manifesting and good spirit. You think we're going to listen to their batshit crazy nonsense? Nope. You settled for Jen's batshit crazy. You're welcome. But you understand what I'm saying? It is Dumpling. Hi, sweet. I know. She's like, you came in here twice today? Yeah, I did. I know. I told y'all I don't have a schedule. I go where the energy takes me. And the energy is here. So, hey, Dumpling. Yep. The energy is you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. Let's put it this way. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm tired of being lied to. I'm tired of the bad energy. I'm tired of the bullshit. Attack, attack, attack. Divide, divide, divide. I am sick of hearing who you think I should be listening to. I'm pretty sure to the point of you don't get to decide that anymore. That's where we're at. And even if they have the power and authority to come in and say, here's your new leader, we're going to go, oh, really? We'll see about that. It's not just tarot readers. It's everybody. Everybody has a gift. You have your own gift. You're beautiful. You're sovereign. You have intuition. You have discernment. Use it. You have God's words. Use it. From now on, we learned a valuable lesson. No matter what level you are in the truther community, we learned one thing. Don't ever trust a damn thing they ever tell you. We're the new boss. That's it. That's it. We're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And we need the 8 of Cups. We need a new beginning. We need baby page 1. We need a new beginning. Okay? Jen, you're rambling. No, Jen's just being passionate. And Jen's excited because we live in an unprecedented time of going, wow, we're living through this. Where you destroy and tear down one horrible, evil system, and then you build up something that's beautiful, but you're careful when you do it this time. I'm not saying the founding forefathers weren't careful. They did to a certain point. But then the next generation, sold them out. Okay. We cannot let that happen. Okay. So bear with me. Jen's excited. Yes, she's excited. She batshit crazy. Batshit crazy just means excited. Not stupid. She's just excited. I'm excited. And if I don't resonate with you, I tell you, it's okay. Then just turn it off. But please understand, I'm pretty sure everybody's being sick and tired of being sick and tired, and we just want to make sure everything out from here on out is legitimate. Because if not, we're going to spend, or one generation in the future is going to spend multiple years going, was that true? Was that good? Some tarot reader 3 generations from now is going to go, they used to talk about this. Let me pull cards. Come on. We all know that famous line. History only repeats itself if you didn't learn anything from it to begin with. Okay. So that's what we're trying to avoid. You with me? Jen will shut up. I got you. Yep. Yep. Well, hi, Mary. It's past your bedtime. What are you doing up, woman? Did the energy feel right? Did Ralph just tell you, get on there, it's important? Hi, sweet darling. It's all right. We love you. I'm not going to keep everybody. We've almost gone an hour and a half, and I have barely gotten through 2 questions. I know. Jen's lost her shit. Yep. I know. I just appreciate the fact that you let me lose my shit because you're like, yeah, that's exactly right. Well, it is. Let's just get through the fact that I'm tired of tiptoeing around everybody's bullshit. Buckle up, folks. Make sure you have your armor of God tightly secured. Amen, Chris. Ephesians 6. You better put it on. So we don't fight against flesh. Don't get Jen preaching now. Come on. And we can't wait for anybody to save it. We have to save ourselves. Do not wait for the Savior. Don't wait for the Emperor card. Don't do that. Don't wait for the military. Yes, we are told that, but that's why I pulled cards earlier. If it came down to it, General McInerney actually did this in an interview with Chaz and PPN earlier, and Chaz asked him flat out, a general, served in the United States military. He's retired. Beautiful soul. He knows the election was stolen and all that. And he said, General, let me ask you a question. Do you really think that it would come down to the Second Revolutionary War, where we need to take up arms against tyranny and do what we need to do if they stole 2 elections in a row? Well, General McInerney put it very well said from a respectable general and a gentleman. You know what he said? He said, I'm just going to say this. I'm a constitutional man, and the Second Amendment is there for a reason. And I went, read between the lines. Do we want that to happen? No. It doesn't sit right with me. I don't think it will happen. I don't think it will. We don't need that kind of bloodshed. We don't want to manifest that. If it was necessary and we had to straight, it would be a bloodbath. Benefit for us. I'm not concerned about that. But yeah, we need to think about that process. It's a thing. Never count out anything. If you want to take advice from a great leader like Trump, the emperor, he said, never take anything off the table. Always keep every option on the table just in case. You want everything to manifest into the best possible outcome. I don't want to be a hypocrite of myself, and what I told somebody earlier, it says, you plan for the worst and hope for the best. No. That's not what I'm saying. You need to manifest everything that you have good in you. Do it in a naive sense. You manifest, and you manifest. But do it on the face of value of the universe says it's just not time yet. Okay, so what's your backup? It's okay to have a backup. That doesn't mean I quit. It just means, okay, I'm going to go to the next step. You didn't cave. Does that make sense? I'm not caving. I'm not giving up. But by God, I'm going to be prepared because I'm not stupid. I just didn't say, well, if it don't work out, well, okay, forget it. No, you didn't quit. I'll say, okay, step 2, plan B. Here we go. That's what you do. Does that make sense? No one wants bloodshed. No one wants, we want a harmony of our community and our collective to come together, and no one gets hurt. But we don't take it off the table. Does that make sense? I know that's a whole lot to swallow, especially if you just don't feel comfortable with that, or if you're not prepared for it. That's okay. Please understand, there are people in the community that are. Okay, right? I'll hold you in one arm and pull tarot cards and shoot a rifle in the other. Remember, I told you, love, light, and never count out of the equation. We want love and light. We want good energy, but is necessary. My peeps that know me know what I'm talking about, right? Mary, good night, darling. Thank you for stopping in. We're armored up. We're good. We all love each other. We love each other, and we're all good to go. Okay? Now, I'm going to leave these questions. Like I said, Caroline's going to hate me because I'll do multiple parts. I'll do one every night if I have to. I'm not going to tomorrow. I was asked by the family to take a night off, and I'm going to. Okay? I can do a morning show, but Lee wants time with me in the evening and that kind of stuff. And that's fine. And I respect that. It's perfect. But he also really likes morning. He said, well, I can't ever do a morning show. And I said, well, maybe if you're around Saturday or something, we'll plan a morning show and you can have coffee with us. He goes, perfect. All right. Anyway, y'all love on this man. He's precious. But I do respect his wishes, and that's fine. So no show tomorrow night. This weekend is not out of the question. I do want, we've said, what, 10 more days in the month? Something like that. So finishing October energy, and some of this is still November energy because it has elections and stuff like that. That's fine. Well, Caroline will work with me. She's so precious. Y'all love on her. But let's take it one thing at a time. And if you heard something, go back and watch the replay. What'd she say? Watch the replay. If you want to emphasize or say, you know what, there's a better way to ask that question, tell me. That's what we're here for. Okay? Barely touched on a couple things. It's just the message and the energy that's there tonight. I want to welcome everybody that's here that came in and is new. You may have been the backdrop people for a while, and you're finally like, you know what? I'm going to come in there because I got something to say. Bless you, because I've been praying for you. Bless you. And if it's just your second or third time, or like LV and all of them, I see you. I see you. I know you're there. That's all right. Not everybody's on the same schedule. And that's just the way it goes. It's all right. It's all right. So, I'm not going to ask any more questions unless you have one in the chat that's really, really important. Victoria, I'm starting some type of paperwork on a thriving community. I just got a layout, but after that, I'm a little stuck. A lot of thoughts involved. Starting over is complicated, but well worth my time. Amen and amen. Anytime you start over something and you're starting a fresh project, it can be overwhelming. Take time out and realize that you're in control. Ask for help. The whole umbrella, okay? Ask for help. Ask for guidance. Ask for signs. Ask for prayer, okay? Meditate. Put that energy out. You're manifesting, okay? Victoria, as your family member, if you need help and we can guide and direct, please do. Ask. We're there behind you. Anything that's of the betterment of humanity, just say the word. Okay? We may yap our jaws. They may not be as bold and as loud and as batshit crazy as Jen is, but we will still offer our opinion. Okay? So Victoria, we offer you love and light. Wings goes, well, go ahead and say it. And he goes, shh, you got to have some in there too. So you're going to be all right. Nadia's been traveling. Y'all love on her. Praise the Lord. She's had a safe trip. I'm not putting bad energy there. I'm not jinxing her. She's all right. You know what? Nadia's got great advice, Victoria. Stick a notebook. I have 400 notebooks laying all over my house with pens stuck in them. Anytime I get a thought process, an idea, a prayer, a question for tarot, I'm writing it down. It's fun for me because I get to go and trace back all the notebooks and go, where did I leave off? I really need a secretary. Someone want to come live with me and be my secretary? Wouldn't that be me? Y'all get so sick of me. I want you darling, precious. All right. Yeah, do that, Victoria. Okay? All right. On that note, let's wrap it up. If no one has any more questions, I'm still going to do global energies later. I know people are going to watch this replay and go, where the hell are the tarot cards? All you did was just yap your jaws. Sometimes that's what happens. But you got to set a baseline before you can get into all that. Okay? If it bothers you, sorry, not sorry. It's just what it is. There are many, many questions. Some are time sensitive, some are not. Just play around with the energy and we'll figure out where it goes. Okay? I hope you enjoyed tonight's show. But I do want to wrap it up with a cleansing. If you guys would be in agreement with me, I'm going to get the sage going. If you don't have any more questions. If you do, now's your chance to drop it in the chat room. I love you. All my information is in the description box. If you need me, absolutely contact me. Oh, and I want to address thing because I don't think I did it in the beginning. I don't know. That was an hour and a half ago. Because I'm that crazy and forgetful and busy. I've had some people ask. I don't feel comfortable doing electronic money transfer. I don't want to have to download anything new in apps, and I don't understand it. I don't know how it works. And they've asked me, please, can I just send you a check or money order? And I didn't want to start out doing that. And the energy said, yes, you will. Yes, you will. My address is in the description. If that's something that you feel that you need to do and you don't want to, I don't blame you. I can't stand this crap either. I cannot stand it. I hate electronics. I don't like the matrix. Okay? If you want to go old school and that's what you want to do, you put my name on it and my address or whatever, however it's addressed. It just has to be my name. My bank account is attached to my name. Okay? That's it. Okay? It's under Jen Ryder. It's Jennifer Ryder. Okay? Jennifer. I'm not trying to promote. I'm just trying to explain to people that want to do a paper check or money order and they want to mail it old school, snail mail. It's okay. It's okay. It's not necessary, but I understand. I can't stand this crap either. Okay? All right? Oh, not really. You're showing your age now. Okay. Giving Limo a hard time. Thank you. Thank you, Barb, for that. Dragonfly made a. You can't hear me, Joe? Lord Jesus. Well, we're going to cleanse. Let's end this cleansing. Jesus. Joe, you may have to go out and come back, watch the replay, whatever. But let's cleanse it. Let's wrap it up. And we are in agreement tonight, right? Let's get this stuff done. Oh, they messing. They messing. Oh, Victoria's. Love you, Lee. What?
I just want to say one more thing before you shut off.
Oh, yeah, he got to yap his jaws. Come on in here.
Okay.
Come on. He got something to say. Oh, Lord, is this a lecture? You took a knee. You took a knee.
You'll have to help me up. Shoot, I can't see and get my glasses on here. Yeah. Okay. I love everybody.
You lobe them.
I love everybody.
There you go.
Something that come into my mind here just a couple seconds ago is one word. If there's anything I want to put out, I'm not in the category that this lovely, beautiful woman is here.
Stop it.
No, I'm not going to stop it. I'm not as higher up in the spiritual realm that she is, but I'm sort of a down-to-earth military type person, so that's what I speak of most of the time. One thing I could say, don't become complacent. Always search for the truth.
Weren't you in here that night? We pulled the oracle cards as a collective.
Okay.
It's complacent.
How many
Never
nights?
mind. Ask him, do you remember? He's never going to remember. You were here that night and we pulled the complacency card.
I don't remember.
Okay. Just
So,
go on.
can't remember what I did yesterday. Okay, I'm sorry. See how it is? Okay. Don't become complacent. Always search for the truth. You can research information. It's out there. I would advise getting away from Google. Don't use Google. Go to DuckDuckGo. They're very good. They actually give you the information that you're looking for without it being, dumbed down by the deep state. So just do that. And one of the terms that I've learned in the military is what they call OPSEC. It's operational security. Always be aware. Oh, you're shaking your head. I see you're shaking your head.
You said it and I just went.
Yeah.
That's just my brain.
Yeah. Operational security. That means being aware of your surroundings, what you're, you can, no matter what you put out and what, over the internet or whatever, they're always going to track it. I mean, hell, they can track it. Believe it, wherever you're at, they can track you where you're at. They can actually, if they want to, they can actually get into conversations of what you're saying. So
you're getting off track.
But this was my time.
Okay.
See,
you're done.
She got to keep me in line here.
We're cleansing.
I love
we're
you.
Saying night.
I know she cleansing. You're saying night, but I just want to throw that in there.
Skynet is a whole other story. We'll get into that later.
Okay, you promise?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll jump in on that. Okay, I love you. Just,
Chris, that's watch your six. Yep.
I was getting ready to say that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Chris. You kind of read my mind there, which is scary because I don't even want to read my mind sometimes. But love you guys.
No.
Lobe. Okay.
You're never gonna be able to live that down.
I love you guys. Just watch out for each other. You all have each other's contacts. I see all the stuff, and I can't read it because I ain't got my glasses. But
because you're old.
Yeah, because I'm old. But keep in contact with each other. It don't have to be on like YouTube. Keep in contact with each other. Let each other know how you're doing, and it makes the bond that much greater. Family.
The collective.
We are family.
Okay, look, that's enough. Okay. Nadia, you take him with you tomorrow night when you karaoke, because I'm done with me. Okay? Y'all know I just pick on him. That's 30 years worth of lobe. Okay? Let's get this done. Let's wrap it up. An hour and 40 minutes into it. Love his heart. I do appreciate his opinion, and he's very supportive, because I could say that, you know, he would really truly think that I was batshit crazy, and he just didn't want a part of it. So I'm very blessed. So I do want you to know that we just pick on each other. It's all out of love, and it is just genuine humor and sarcasm, and it's sweetness. Okay, so don't, please, I'm not making fun of him in a negative, nasty, ugly way. Okay, all right. So y'all lobe on him and forgive me. I just give him a hard time. Okay, all right. Let's go. Let's do this. All right, as a collective, let's come together now in agreement. Okay. Dear divine light and Holy Spirit and our Creator, please, anybody that's in the umbrella of protection and of our creation that's with us, or all of our heavenly hosts, our guide spirits, yeah, along with the Creator, if you're here for protection, or if you're here for, guiding, if you're here for teaching, please be with us. We thank you for all the guidance and wisdom that you give us. We give you glory for that. We want to uplift you and thank you for allowing us to understand as a collective and as a community that we need to build each other up, and we are a family. All these beautiful points of light that come from the divine light, we are connected, and we appreciate you, and we love you. We love you so much. We do not give consent to the nasty, ugly, horrible things that are out there. They don't have permission to be here. You interrupt our universe and our collective, and you can't be here. You don't have permission. Universal law, your sovereign, say you have to leave. You cannot be here. I'm in control. I'm the boss. Get out. But on that note, we as a collective and a beautiful family come together, love on each other, and we support each other. And we let each other know that that good energy is out there. And anybody that's new, that's coming in or afraid to come in, please understand the water is warm. It is beautiful. And we love each other. There is no judgment here. Come on in. Thank you, Creator Source. All of you that God protect and teach and guide us through everyday life. Continue to do that for everybody in the chat room. Anybody that's going to watch it in the replay. Anybody in the background that's afraid to speak, please know that this is a safe place, and we love you. We're family. Go with us until we meet again in everything that we do. And we give you glory once again. And amen, and so let it be. And sometimes I think that you can look at Creator Source and Divine Energy and laugh and make jokes. And I just lost almost everybody in the room because they didn't want the prayer. And that's okay. And that's okay. People just, they're okay. I can deal without the cleansing. Well, all right. All right. If you feel that way, well, I'm going to double the energy on that one to everybody that just dropped out. All right. That's it, guys. Yeah, we're probably gonna have part 4, 5, 6, and everything. And I'll try not to talk too much next time. I know, but like I said, energy is energy, and I'll try to tackle some of them in a morning coffee, and some of them I will discuss in the evening, and we'll get it done. Appreciate y'all coming in, and because you know me, I fly by the seat of my pants, and sometimes I'm here, sometimes I'm not. But I appreciate you. And I appreciate you respecting the fact that sometimes I can't be here and I need to take a little bit of time. So we'll tackle it. If you need me in the meantime, everything's in the description. Okay? It's all good. It's all good. You're good, LV. Thank you for coming in, sweetheart. Victoria, thanks for sticking around, sweet darling. Pat, you're all good. Any of you, Barb, all of you, Nadia, thank you again for being here and hanging out and being awesome. All my wonderful, beautiful moderators, all of you. Chris, thank you, sweet darling. Many blessings to you and yours, sweetie. Okay. So until next time, here we go. Ready? Lots of love and light and a little with it. Okay. I love all y'all. Night, darlings. There's Limo. He loves you. My honeys.